Okay, so this is question number 4, the complex number question. In part A, express -2 minus 2 root 3 in polar form. So we're going to be down here, -2 root 3. This angle here is going to be, the tan of the angle is going to be opposite, so -2 root 3 on -2, so root 3, so that's going to be pi on 3, therefore 2 pi on 3 negative, and 2 squared plus 2 root 3 all squared is 4 plus 12, 16. So we're looking at 4 chis minus 2 pi on 3. Remember, we can use our calculator to do the same thing. In complex, I've got -2 minus 2 root 3i, and I found the argument. And the way I found the argument is I went up to interactive complex argument, and it gave me the same answer. This is a show that question, so I need to do the work. So it's only worth 1 mark. So I know what I'm adding towards. So I've got z plus 2 root 3i times z plus 2 minus 2 root 3i has to equal z squared plus 4z plus 16. So that gives me z plus 2 all squared minus 2 root 3i squared, z squared plus 4z plus 4 plus 12, and that is z squared plus 4z plus 16 equals the right-hand side shown. Express the roots of z in terms of that. So if I say m is 2 minus 2 root 3i, then this one minus 2 plus 2 root 3i equals -m, and minus 2 root 3i is going to be negative the modulus of m, because that modulus would turn that to positive and then the negative out the front. So they're the two expressions in terms of what we're asked. In D's case, show that this equals this. So we're given the answer to show that question. So the modulus of x plus yi equals the modulus of x minus 2 plus y plus 2 root 3i. So I've got the square root of x squared plus y squared equals the square root of x minus 2 squared plus y plus 2 root 3 squared. So x squared plus y squared equals expansion of this, x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared plus 4 root 3y plus 12. X squared sums. So I've got, if I move everything to the left-hand side, 4x, that moves over minus 4 root 3y, that plus that 16, minus 16 equals 0. And if I divide everything by 4, x minus root 3y minus 4 equals 0, and that's done. Remembering that that is y equals 1 on root 3x minus 4 on root 3. And 4 on root 3 is around about 2.3. So that is what the equation that I'm looking for is. And in part E, I need to sketch that line and plot those points. So I'm looking for the roots, and I know the roots are these in CHIS form. So it's going to be -2, so I need to go out onto the 4, and I need to be on the 2 root 3, and I need to be on the 4, and I need to be -2 root 3. And I'm looking for this line, which will be parallel. See, that's got the gradient is 1 on root 3. Therefore, I'm looking for the angle to be pi on 6, which is this line here. And I reckon that point's going to be on the line because about 2.3 is about there. So I'm looking, so I'll just double check that. When x equals -2, I'm going to have -2 on root 3 minus 4 on root 3, which gives -6 on root 3, which times root 3 on root 3 is -2 root 3. It's exactly what I was wanting, because that value there is -2 root 3. So my line is parallel, so my line looks like that. So I've shown my 2 points, the 2 roots. Okay, so that's part A through to E.